that away. There.
I need to do more cringy freakouts. This is the weirdest video I've ever seen in my life. The girl in the back looks like Snooki when she like has too much wine, you know? She tries to get up, just immediately eats shit. That's so funny. I don't even know what they're fighting about, and quite frankly, I don't care. This is a freakout I can get behind.
Alright, I just want to make sure you understand that because you're being recorded and you're saying that you understand that.
I understand that, man. What's your name?
Craven Swan.
Swan.
Like a bird.
Officer Swan, thank you very much.
Yes. But listen here, you come back out here and start touching your equipment, you are going to go to jail. I don't care if you agree or you disagree.
So I think that for me, that's the number one. I think for me, out of any Karen video or anything that I do here on Central, like anything I see, for me, the number one is people trying to do their jobs and Karens or somebody getting in the way. That to me is just the worst. Like above anything, that is like number one, my biggest pet peeve.
It's not your job to come out here and tell them what they can and can't chop down.
Thank you.
They're just trying to do their job. It's Monday morning.
On a Monday morning.
Only Monday, man. It's only Monday, man.
This is a society. This is we gotta do our part. The men job on their job. They're trying to get their freaking job done, man. Like they're just. You wake up. It's Monday morning. You get out of bed and you know what he wants to. It's crack of dawn. You go to work. You're trying to cut down a tree, and now lady's trying to tell you you can't cut down a tree. And the cop said it. She's like, hey, you come out again, you're going to jail. Simple. It's as simple as that. You come out of there again, you're getting arrested. Just let the guy cut down the fucking tree. I said fucking, but that's okay. Sometimes you can swear. I got mad there. I got mad. Let him cut down the tree, man. Let him do his job. Let the delivery guy deliver his package. Let's keep her going.
Uh-oh. I'm nervous. Yay. Oh my god, what do you do in that moment? What do you do in that moment? Everything was okay. Oh my gosh, I thought that was gonna go so much worse. I'm glad that the, like, half the mount held. I also love this little alien LED light. That's so cute and funny. Just a little alien. But yeah, I mean, listen, you should have seen that coming. Your foot is so over the TV line, you know? Do whatever you want. I'm all for gymnastics, but like, just not next to the TV.
Can you do me a favor? Can you move the seat forward because it's hitting my knees at this point.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on.
There's no point in saying sorry. It was already, you know, it was already pushing on my knees.
No need to say sorry, he was already pressing on my knees. I'm like, was he just supposed to anticipate how far forward your knees would be? Like, I just don't know what you want.
Can you hold on? I didn't even put my seat. This almost poked me. Are you familiar with this area, sir?
Yes, I am.
This lady really has a lot of complaints right off the hop. I can't understand wanting somebody to like wait until you have your seatbelt on, but I don't think I'd say anything. Like, it's really like a 1 second process to put your seatbelt on. And I don't think it's like, she made it seem like the thing was gonna impale her. Like, you're gonna be fine, ma'am.
It's too hot in here. Can I lower this window or something?
Yeah.
You're not hot? You know, your seatbelt is really tight around my neck. Has anybody else complained about this?
No, ma'am. No, they haven't.
It's really hot in here. You could have just asked if you could roll down the window. You know, that's what I would do. Sometimes it is too hot in an Uber. I like my temperature differently than other people, but I would just say, hey, do you mind if I roll down the window?
Police vehicle. I understand that, but I can't just let it go. It's not like I can just let it go. I have to do what's safe for my job as well.
Yeah.
She still wants to come and she wants to make sure that's our policy. That's the way.
If I miss my airplane, you folks are in trouble.
Okay.
Wait, so did they hit the back of a police car and then she's like, I better not miss my flight. Ma'am, you can't do a hit and run. That's illegal, and we're the police.
Excuse me.
Hello. How are you?
I'm not well. I'm being held from going to the airport. I might miss my plane.
Okay.
You folks are in trouble.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I'm the chancellor.
Okay. I don't know.
Jeez, she's the chancellor.
I'm the chancellor.
Don't let anybody forget that. Like, what does a chancellor even do? Sorry if that's ignorant, but who are you?
Can we get another car?
No, I don't want.
my god. She's insane. I hope she missed her flight just for acting like that. Like, you can get another flight. This is not the only plane ever. It's not like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to catch a flight to wherever you're going. Lady, you were just involved in an accident. Chill.
This happened in Cape Coral. This guy's merging onto the road. Okay, I'm really glad this one has context actually for boys like me. He's apparently in a rush. So he forces his way into the lane. Oh, secret cop, secret cop. Man, it's always who you least expect. I did not know there were so many like Among Us cops out there. I thought undercover cops were like guys who had to like wear a cool leather jacket and carry a gun and like get in deep with like crime families and like question their loyalty and all that stuff. I didn't know being an undercover cop was just like cruising around in like a gray Mazda and flicking your lights on. Probably makes more sense, probably less dangerous.
Worldwide.
This is what your generation does. You go on Grindr and do hookups. You show.
Like, we're talking about like a Tesla parking spot, and somehow she's talking about Grindr and doing hookups. Ma'am, what I do in my own personal time has nothing to do with a Tesla parking spot. You weirdo.
Every part of your body, you have no self-respect. Oh my goodness. None whatsoever.
Okay, let's just...
No.
Karens are insane. Oh.
He comes and tries to tell me what I can do.
There is a silence, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't see.
There is a sign there though, right?
Need to make it bigger.
Karen just does not want to admit that she's wrong either. Of course not. Why would she? Why freaking would she? Oh my god. What an insane woman. Like, just so angry over somebody being like, hey, that's actually for electric vehicles. As you can see, the whole like plug-in situation. So maybe if you just want to go in one of the regular. And she's like, you and Grindr and you don't respect your body. So strange.
This guy destroys, oh no. For fun? Oh, nice, 2 birds too. And then goes into where he lives? Like, what's going on here? What? Oh, is that a Mustang? I don't know what you've done to have this happen to your car, but there's a couple holes in there. This is not happy. Look at those, these shoes are made for stomping. Look at that. Right away. No alarm, must be a old Mustang. 2 birds, and then this is the confusing part. Where are you going? Like usually you smash it and run, or smash it and jump in a car and drive away. I don't know what's going on there. Someone's very angry. Hope this isn't Halloween night too. Someone went in my neighborhood 2 nights ago and was hitting all the windows, or all the side mirrors off all the cars. So sometimes, you know, parking on the street, a Karen's gonna come around. Parking on the street, Karen's a coming knocking.
¿Y eso para qué?
Que le ayude a mí. Para que le ayude. Ya. Ya, amigo, mire, a contar en este momento. Muchas gracias. Mire, a contar en este momento, usted está detenido, está diciendo 40.000 pesos el caballero.
Para que deje sin efecto la infracción.
Que ayude a mi seguir, ya.
No, amigo.
Ya. Ponga las manos atrás, no. No, cae.
Con la policía chilena, caballero, no.
What the heck? This man's on like the verge of tears, and this cop's like, he just does not care. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I need context. I mean, I assume that's a father and son, but like, was this I mean, it had to have been some kind of a punishment, but for what? I need to know. I need more context. You need like the description of this video, you know?
Are we throwing fists? We might be throwing fists, yo. I'm ready, buddy. Whoa! Yeah, I don't know what that was. It looks like it might be Australia or it might be London. England is my city. It might be one of those places, judging by the license plates. And the cop doesn't have a blam blam, so I'm gonna say that maybe that's London or something like that, isn't it? Sometimes we break down in society, though. Sometimes she's having a mental health moment. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this. She's shaking. She's doing the Donkey Kong thing from Smash Brothers. She's doing the, you know, she's getting ready to, she's doing the charge up, you know what I mean? Donkey Kong, Smash Brothers, one of my favorite games, when he does the charge punch and he gets it ready, and then he, whoa, just gives you one of those, buddy. Just gives you one of those. Sometimes we go a little nuts, but there's no reason we gotta start throwing Donkey Kong punches. I think that's a rule. You can put that up there, like my rules. Don't sniff your own farts, and then don't act like Donkey Kong. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Unless you're actually playing Smash Bros. That's a great one. Someone should fight me in a Smash tournament. I love that game. Let's have some fun.
That's what happens. Listen, I don't know. Was it appropriate to pee there? I'm out on that one. I'm not sure. I feel like it was inappropriate to pee there, but that's what you get for standing up in a canoe. Really? Sit down and paddle. Oh God, this one's about to be good. I can already tell by just like everyone's body language. Karen gets mad at other people cheering for their birthday party. People who come in to the restaurant that I work at and complain about noise are so annoying. People will complain about the music. If you're a person who asks for the music to be turned down at a restaurant, I just need you to know that there are other people at the restaurant. That's it. I can't turn the music down to your preferences because we're creating an atmosphere for everyone else in here. That's just how that goes. Sometimes I say yes and then I just don't do anything. These people are insane. It's also just like not your job. If the staff don't have a problem, why are you so angry? Just leave then. If you don't like it, then just leave. Complain to the staff, and if they choose not to do anything, then it's clearly none of your business. Errands. That's crazy. I just can't believe. I've had people complain about crazy stuff, but I've never had anybody just get up and confront them themselves. I'd be like, you need to leave. That's inappropriate. Thank you. That was unexpected. A lot of things in that video were unexpected. First of all, I just wasn't expecting the man who was asking for money to just turn so quickly. He got very aggressive and very angry very fast. And I also was not expecting that. I mean, it's Karen's versus the police. I should have known, but I was not expecting that police officer to just walk in. I like the approach though. You good?
Good.
Things in fact were not going well in that moment, so thank goodness he arrived.
Oh! We got bird status.
Back up, we can go ahead and get him out of your way and then send you on your way?
Absolutely, no problem at all.
All right, sir.
What was going on there? Were they parked like just in front of this guy, just flipping him off? That was the...
Woman gets instant karma walking across busy road. Classic. I love dashcam videos. Is she insane? Is she absolutely insane? Imagine walking across a road that busy and just like not looking at the oncoming traffic. It's absolutely bizarre. Like, that's so weird. I hate that. I hate that. People like that really make me angry. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Maybe that's something I need to work on.
Perfect. This one says pedestrian blocks and flips off an ambulance transporting patient with severe breathing problems. Oh! Yo, that's not cool. I mean, I don't see them getting arrested, but did they get arrested for this? Like, not cool. Why are you walking on the road? There's a sidewalk right there. Like, I'm okay. I play my part. If I'm walking on the sidewalk, I walk on the sidewalk. If I'm on the bike, I go on the bike path. If I'm driving a car, I go where the cars like to drive, on the road. I don't know when everyone starts mixing things up. This is when people get pissed off, especially when there's an emergency vehicle behind you. Dickhead alert. I'm gonna say that. Unless you have something that's blocking your hearing right now that would be able to not let you hear what's behind you, get out of the way. Look at everyone's cars are all damaged too. Like, dude, this is the worst. I feel like this is a scene from Rumble in the Bronx. This is a Jackie Chan movie right here, 100%. Unless this is a stunt, don't be doing this. This is the only time in history where getting doored is like, okay. Or someone gets doored. Like, what happened? He got doored. What was he doing? Oh, he's breaking everyone's car like it was Monday, monster truck rally, dude.
Where's he going? Whoa! What? Hold on, wait. Oh, his what? Okay, I didn't even take that in the first time. What a dummy! The man's driving with the water bottle in the wheel, thinking he's super sick. Look at him. That's why his went in the ditch. Oh my god! I didn't even see the water bottle at first. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's some instant karma right there. Deserved. That's what happens when you gotta be stupid on the road. Drive your damn car like a regular friggin' person. Like, what the hell? What is wrong with people? I cannot.
That's it. He's just like, nope, no thanks. And I mean, can we blame him? The guy's just trying to eat and someone is turning up right beside him. Man, like... working at a place where things like this happen, like I just couldn't imagine. And you're like trying to like, you have a tray full of drinks, trying to drop them off, you're in the weeds, and then there's somebody just doing that who's right in your way. How do you even say excuse me? Like behind.
So my neighbor
Cops called on me. Love it.
Because my kid's Barbie car is beeping.
Dude, really?
This is just the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Over a Barbie car. I mean, if that's actually what's happening, it's pretty stupid, dude. For a Barbie car? I always wanted one of those. Not a Barbie one, but the boy one.
You can't make this stuff up.
Maybe a Barbie one.
Barbie car, you guys. A Barbie car.
Do those things even make noise though? Like, it's just like the and it drives along, but is there like are there horns on them now or something? Because the ones when I was a kid, they didn't have horns. When I was a kid, they didn't have horns on them. They just went. They just did things. I always wanted one, but I was always a little bit more rotund than some of the other boys. I was a little bit bigger, so I could, you know, if I sat it, it would just, you know, it wouldn't go. That's a sound I make when cars don't go good. Guys, sounds stupid here sometimes. Calling the cops for that, dude, you know cops. Say what you will about law enforcement, but like, you know when they get a call from that from dispatch, they're just, all right, I'm going, you know what I mean? But you gotta do your job.
Before it even goes off. Before it even goes off. Like, how are you that oblivious? Dang. Yeah, you just can't in the middle of the street. I know you like to, but you just can't. I get it. They're cool. They're lovely. It's fun and thrilling to set off fireworks, but like, be respectful, okay? Because what if that, like, you missed shot and it went into someone's window? We've seen that. Huh. What's gonna happen then? You could be like arrested. Fireworks aren't worth getting arrested.
Went to a party in Los Angeles and the neighbor attacked everyone with a garden hose.
Why? It's like, I completely understand. It's really annoying when your neighbor's having a party, but at least this is like in the middle of the day. If it was like nighttime and they were being loud past like whatever the cutoff time is and stuff, I would maybe understand a little bit more, but this is just like a middle of the day party. I'm sorry, it's just annoying sometimes. He was arrested on his birthday and the police decided to give him a little party, but he doesn't look too happy. Today he's 18.
Parabéns pra ele, né?
Parabéns pra você nessa data querida. Muitas felicidades.
I don't think it's the 18th birthday party he wanted. Ay, 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 not good, not good. And when you turn 18, the rules change, man. That's serious trouble now. Not good. Not good at all.
Secret cop. I didn't even see where he came from. He was hiding in the bushes. Where does he come from? Where did he go? Where did he come from, Cat Eye Joe? I'm not sure who the Karen is in this video. I think probably the person in the blue car, I guess. But I want to know more about this ninja motorcycle cop because he sounds like he should have his own 80s movie, I think.
When I look up his salary and it's under 400K. We live in a world where a man has to be financially stable just to date a broke woman. You don't miss. Oh, you don't miss. That's it. It's so true though. I just think that like being a good person, caring about me, having like similar interests, having a similar sense of humor, having a good time together, having somebody you can trust. Like there's just so many things that are more important than how much money somebody makes. Because also like I don't care how much money you make because like as a human being, I have to make enough money to support myself. I'm just like not interested in that because like that's your own deal that you need to figure out for yourself. I'm worrying about my finances. You worry about yours. It's like obviously something you have to talk about when you're like getting married or like having kids or something, but that being the reason you don't date somebody is weird.
My friend stealing 2 phones from my store on 2 different occasions. They're not a friend of yours already. Okay, here we go. Reaching over. Oh, that's just like that. That's like. What? Are you like walking in circles now? Oh. Little Michael Jackson dance move spin, okay. And then back to the, it's just the, and then the over the counter and then walk out. Is that twice? I gotta see this again. 1, yeah, okay, over. It's in the hand, okay, nice little fast, nonchalant spin. What's with the spin? This guy's classically trained. This guy went to Juilliard. And then out the door. Dude, that's like the most bait way to steal, isn't it? Like I feel like he wasn't even trying to hide stealing. He's like looking around the cameras too. He's like, I feel like he was like, which one? He probably grabbed a BlackBerry first, 100%. It was like, I'm gonna put this one back. Grabbed a Samsung and was like, yeah. And then they looked over. He's like, you stealing? He's like, nope. He was like, I really want the iPhone. No, I gotta get the iPhone. I like the spin too, like singing in the rain spin. He's like, he's just having a good time.
Oh! I don't know if that's like her friends. Their faces is like they just knew. Cause like first of all, look at the way they reacted the first. Like she pulled out her phone to start recording. Like she wanted this to go so many other ways, and instead her friend got some instant karma that was well deserved, and now they're laughing at her. What was supposed to be an inside joke between the 3 of them turned out to be an inside joke between the 2 of them, and now she's being laughed at. That's what happens. That's called karma.
The silence is so loud in this video. Oh. Oh no, oh no, and then the crickets at the end. I mean, listen, she's really just doing her best. Oh no, it's so awkward. It's so awkward.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cops. Missed that show. Looks like maybe it's a restaurant. They're about to get kicked out of a restaurant or something. Misbehaving. What?
You're gonna try to lift a heavy ass woman like me if you're kind of frank.
Yep.
I've seen her do it.
100% certain I can do it.
Don't we know what's going on in that one? I am proud to say that in my years of existence on this spinning ball that we call planet Earth, I have never had the police called on me. Perhaps, maybe I've been at a few high school parties when I was in high school when I was a younger guy, maybe the police showed up and then I left or something, but I've never had them call on me for being a criminal because I left my Barbie car on. So I'm proud to say that. I haven't been in jail yet. Not yet.
Oh my god. What a terrible driver. What a terrible driver. Goes to cut him off, then realizes, oh, whatever, and then still cuts him off. It's just all bad. People like genuinely don't know how to drive. This like kind of gives me Toronto vibes, but the police car's different. But it might be Canadian. It kind of looks Canadian. I feel like I can maybe see a Canadian flag here, but maybe not.
Watch you. It's a $500 mirror,
I
ma'am.
didn't touch a friggin' mirror.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Ma'am, I sat and watched you.
I wouldn't.
And you kept trying to push it past.
No, I didn't.
Ma'am, I watched you.
I went like this. Back up. Back up, please.
I'm standing by my car.
I'm gonna back up.
You just came up to me.
I went like this.
You just
back up.
You just walked up to me.
I went up to here.
Ma'am, you just took my mirror.
I just have to pause because this lady is so aggressive. Back up. Back up. She's so close. She just doesn't care at all. I love it.
Off with your cart. I was sitting in the driver's seat. And ma'am, you came up to me.
By your mirror.
Because you couldn't get by your mirror. You got stuck on it.
Over here.
Because you got stuck on it, man.
For those of you who have seen more of this clip, did she in fact do it? It seems like she did. Did she? It seems like he saw her, to be honest. She is wild though. She is not having none of that. Okay, she didn't even touch his mirror. Scooters in public are illegal.
Stop! What does it say? What does it say? What does it say? It's a quality elevation attached. I do, but I'm not trying to give it to you.
That's crazy. I've heard that like electric scooters are also illegal in Canada, but it's just like not really enforced. I've heard that, I don't know, which would be surprising to me because I feel like I see a lot of electric scooters, so I don't know. I get why they're illegal though. Like I see people whipping, like going so fast on electric scooters, no helmet, in a freaking t-shirt. Like seriously, they can be dangerous. That's crazy though. I wasn't expecting anybody to get arrested over it.
Did I click on the right set of videos? Because these seem to be like a lot of traffic incidents. I'm wondering if this is like top 10 traffic things that I've been watching instead. Because I'm in a Karen mindset. I'm looking for that blonde haircut, that like, can I talk to the manager look? I gotta watch this again. I'm so sorry. I feel like there's like a joke I'm not getting. I feel like maybe I'm gonna watch this back afterwards and all the comments are gonna be like, it's in the big red circle, man. Look at that. I'm trying to get it. Oh, that guy like T-boned him and then the other person like T-boned back. Okay, these are all gonna be traffic things. Okay. Secret cop. Oh, what's the caption say? This is a fun video for me because I don't drive. I don't drive at all. I mean, you can take one look at me and just tell like, oh yeah, the only way this guy has ever got around town is from a longboard. So, I mean, I know the basics. I know red, not the one you're supposed to go on, and green is the one you're supposed to go on. And like most cars, I can like tell you kind of like what direction they're going and stuff when you look at them. But other than that, like the rules of the road, don't really know much of that. So fun video for me. I feel like I might be learning, if anything.
Katie, you're looking at me here. I'm size 26. I'm 18 stone. I'm 45 years old, okay? You said you've never seen a fat, happy person. You're looking at one. Because fat and being fat and happy is...
I do not know what you're clapping.
celebrating.
But I don't believe you can be fat and happy. I
You see,
think
you
it's
think
about-
I should be ashamed of the fact that I'm fat, okay? And I think that what I am actually is not ashamed. I'm not proud of being fat, I'm not ashamed of it. But if I was creating and generating the kind of unhappiness that you do with those kind of words, that would be something to be ashamed of, not being fat.
I love that. She's just like a person, like, you can just tell that when she speaks, people listen. Maybe not the Karen she's talking to, but like, I had nothing to say during that whole thing because I was just focusing on what she was saying. And I do like that. Like, that's sort of like thinking of like the body positivity where it's just like, it's not something I'm ashamed of. It's not something I'm proud of. It's just, this is just like the body that I live in. This is just it. This exists. I guess neutrality is almost the way to look at it. I appreciate what she has to say. I really did. And yeah, like, why should she just have to be upset? That's stupid. That's weird. That's weird. And that's thinking that's clearly done by somebody who's miserable, i.e. that other Karen she was owning. I love that.
Oh, this is scary already. I'm scared. I don't even want to play this. This is scary already. I feel like my heart is pounding looking at this. I know it's not gonna be good. And what could it be? Excuse me, can you help me with my groceries? Sure, I could. It could be. I already feel like it's gonna be bad though. Let's see.
Don't you look at me like that.
What the fuck?
There it is.
What the goddamn fuck do you think? I've been trying to take care of that goddamn for 2 weeks because your ass doesn't do it.
Because my
No, you don't.
Okay.
God.
I feel like this person is the first person who's like, Deb Nebbit, you're Deb Nebbit. Like that Deb Nebbit. You're like, what are you saying? I feel like you can't breathe. Your blood pressure is so high right now. You need more sodium or something to bring that down. This is like, I love it. I'm one of those people who like just poking a bear. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'd be on the other side like, what'd you say? You go over there too, Deb Nebbit. You know what I mean? Karen. Classic Karen. I feel like this is like the boss of the Karens. My face is so red right now. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I'm like, the best shape of my life. I feel like I have high blood pressure just from watching this. This lady, no chance, dude.
Hug is fine, right?
No, not when I say no.
Why do you keep looking at my when I try to hug you?
I'm certainly not.
You certainly are. You're trying so hard not to look at my breast right now.
Get away from me, dude.
What do you mean? I'm trying to give you a hug. Hug me. Hug me!
That is harassment.
He's not hugging me!
So he's gonna like...
Get fucked. Sorry.
That ending was well deserved. That was actually, yeah. Hold on, there's so many things wrong with this video. First of all, this whole like getup is stressing me out. Like the makeup is there's so much going on. It's her phone, like she's like trying to film this guy. She's asking him to hug her. Trying to film this guy. I guess she's trying to like I don't know what's going on here. I feel like she's trying to like catch him in an act that she's initiating, but she doesn't. I don't know, that's so weird. I think this was like a trend though a while back where people would just randomly go around and hugging each other. Like these things trend all the time, but like if someone says no, just like accept that. Like why are you literally harassing?
1 chicken tender.
1 brat, two bratwursts.
2 hot dogs.
There's two bratwursts, 1 chicken basket, and 1 pretzel.
Okay, I get it. He just left because, I mean, she threw like a $20 beer at him. If this is at the concert, those beers are expensive. Well, I don't know, maybe not in America, but here in Canada, be prepared to take out a second mortgage if you want a Molson Canadian at the freaking amphitheater. God forbid, could be the same in America, could be the same in Chicago, who knows? But here, that beer would be expensive. But yeah, you know what? I don't know what happened, but it seems like maybe he called her a bitch and she said, not today. And I respect that.
This is the code I'm going to actually give you. It's 2131.44B. I'm actually going to give you a copy of the law today.
Great.
It is primary offense.
Just so you know, also walking up to a woman's car, you should have pulled me over. You're lucky I didn't have my pepper spray on me because you scared the ever out of me as a
He would not.
The guy just said it like it was, wasn't he? Also, I feel like saying you're gonna pepper spray a cop isn't such a good idea. You know what I mean? It's like, well, if you come up next time, I'm gonna, I was looking on my pepper spray on me.
If you weren't going through emails,
Sir,
you would probably be more
I'm
observant.
not trying to be an as a woman. I'm actually shaking right now. I can't believe that you won't even listen.
No, as soon as you said, I pay your salary, then we're done.
He's got a point.
Sir,
He's got a point.
To tell you
We are
so
done.
that you can do your job better.
I've done my job
I would've
20
been-
years, and I'm
I
protecting
get
the
that.
public from you reading your emails while you drive your car.
Well, that
Drive
doesn't
safely now.
exist.
You might have the pepper spray. He's got the blam blam. He's got the pistol. All right, and you know it's. I wouldn't go that way. Especially in America, I wouldn't go that way. You know what I mean? I don't know why. There's ways to deal with this. Get off your phone when you're driving too, man. Come on. What are you doing? I can understand maybe you gotta pick it up before like maybe that, but still, like it's 2022, dude. I say Bluetooth. That's so old school. Just connect to your car. I don't know. There's just ways around it, man. Come on, stop it. Get some help.
Oh, I've seen this. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? So stupid. I didn't see that was there? What do you mean? Why you like, first of all, the glass was gonna smash, regardless. But why didn't you look out the window first to see what was there? A person could have been there. You never know. Better to be safe than sorry.
Cop behind me pulls out his badge to intimidate me. He's trying to talk to me in the line. He's like, I'm a cop, look at me. Like, I'm supposed to be scared.
I need to see more of this. Like, what's the context? You know what I mean?
This is crazy. Wow. That is crazy. I'm not scared of you or your badge. I'm not doing anything wrong, so I don't know why you pulled that out. That was crazy. How dare you do that? How dare you try to intimidate me with that?
I got some questions about this one. Jury's out, okay? Choosing sides, because I need to know more. We didn't get a lot of the story here. We just got, he pulled his badge out. That definitely could be a bad situation, but it also could just be a perfectly fine situation. You guys always have the inside scoop.
You don't want to complete the test?
No, I don't.
Okay. So you know we don't want to be put in this position.
You know what, John? I get it.
You don't have your weapon on you or anything. You don't have any firearms.
No, it's
I got it, sorry. Here, LT.
Sit now.
Okay.
No.
All right. We're gonna have to bring you in and put you on the box based on the test. You know we don't want to do this. We have to do. Everything's recorded. You understand that?
Yeah. No, I get that.
Yeah, man. Yikes. Like, they were being extra calm, and that would be really frustrating to be put in that situation. You obviously, it's the last thing you want to do, but like, it's your duty. It's the thing you signed up for. You have to do it. And like, it would be so much worse to just let it slide. Like, to be put in that position, like, I feel like I would be angry, you know? Because you should know better. Out of all the people, everyone should know better, but like, you know, hopefully that guy got the help he needed, because it's a serious thing.
Instant Karma, part 2, baby. Well, we're out. This is only part 1. You're getting ahead of yourself. We'll do part 2 later. I promise. Oh, a lot of secret cops. A lot of secret coppers out there, just waiting in the woodwork to bust road-faring Karens.
Idiot thought he could drive through an oil spill. Imagine you have to get somewhere so badly. You just have no common sense left. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Oh my god. Good luck straightening back out. This just in, oil is slippery. I don't know, apparently that's news to this person.
Angry Karen tries to cut in line in front of 20 people at pharmacy.
I don't care about race, Sarah. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous and I don't believe in my life. That's it. Oh, I got working. Leave me in peace. Leave me in peace. You're taking my right off because she is American.
Okay, first off, stop with the racial slur. No, I need you to get out of the line, ma'am. Ma'am, I can't have you come this way. You need to get out of line. Because this lady here cannot have you say that whole story. Please back up. Please back up. I'm not going to touch you because that's not what I do.
You don't have to touch me.
I'm not going to, but I'm saying that I do apologize. That's alright. That's okay.
This guy's so calm, too. Oh. I feel like she was so mad that mask broke. Like, did you see that? I feel like she was like so angry the mask was like, just like broke off her face. It was like disintegrated from the heat of the anger. I don't know what's going on here. Don't cut in line. My classic, this is my classic. This is a line I like to say. I go, hey, that's not how lineups work.
Why? What? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Why would you do that? You know what this is? This person let their intrusive thoughts win. I've never personally had an intrusive thought like that, but I knew something was going to go wrong with the ice cubes and the fucking frying oil. Like, oi, why would you risk your job and your life for a TikTok? Like, let's be for real. And then before he like lifts the basket, like he could have stopped this. Actually, I don't know if he could have stopped it, but he definitely could have. It could have been a little bit better than that. That's some like instant karma though. Like, yeah, the title's like perfectly suited for these videos.
The Karen is absolutely screaming at somebody to stop filming them. Karen, the moment you stop screaming, I'll probably stop filming you. It's like a two-way street here. You do something for me, I'll do something for you. I'm not gonna stop filming you when you're absolutely shrieking in a Home Depot, because it's so unbelievable. Why at Home Depot? What's in Home Depot that needs to be screamed about? Just got a couple questions. Karen's really upset about some plywood, apparently.
Getting arrested on live stream.
We're good. No, I'm parking. I'm on TikTok live.
Nope, I understand.
She drunk? She's a little drunk.
Can you come out and step out the door for me for a second?
If you listen for 5 seconds, it's gonna go a lot. Although I gotta say, from somebody who knows what, as Chris says, I spent a night in the drunk tank. I didn't.
I understand that. I just need you to step out of the car for me, please.
Whoa, guys.
Oh, yeah, well, why don't you step out? Step out.
Gosh. Chris isn't wrong. I may or may not know my way around a bottle of whatever's in your cupboard there. I gotta say, she sounds like she's a little inebriated. It's either that or she got a really thick accent, but it sounds like she might have had a few. She's in the car. The car sounds like it's on with the radio. Those things don't add up. That's not a good look. It's not gonna look good in court. So it's best you just follow procedure there.
Aw. Uh-oh. The chicken's gonna fight back. That's so funny. He's like, let me out of here. Aw, little corgi with some chickens. That could be a cute relationship once they get used to each other and feel a little more comfortable, probably. The little chicken dog friendship. I really, really love like interspecies relationships. Sometimes they're friends because it's like mutually beneficial. Like those little fish that like feed on like bigger fish. I don't know what they're called, like, but like those little sucker fish. I like that. Or if it's like in like an animal rehabilitation place where like, you know, these animals have just like not been able to be released to the wild for whatever reason. And then like a monkey and a tiger are best friends. I also love that. I'm a big fan. Or people have farms and they're like dog and like the llamas really get along or whatever. I really enjoy interspecies relationships. I think it's very cute. But I guess it's kind of like us and like our pets. But I just don't think about that because like humans are weird.
A Karen had to get checked for trying to put passengers off the plane, including a pregnant lady, because she was having a bad day.
Nice.
For 2 seconds. I'm asking you, as your supervisor, to step away for 2 seconds, please. Please.
Oh, dang. And she like works for the airline too. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was just like a regular Karen, but nope, it's an employee. And the supervisor came in and she said, okay, I'm your boss. Step away. You gotta make sure when you're at work that you're being, you know, impartial. That's the right word, right? I think so.
I don't know who's supposed to be on this plane, so give me a moment, okay? You go sit down. Just sit. Just sit.
It is not a good situation, I'll say that for sure. Man, like, airports are already stressful, flying is stressful, like, you don't need to deal with a Karen at the counter. I get it, they're probably stressed out too, especially if this was like a more recent thing, but yeah, you can't act like that, sorry. To 10 Met police officers arrest man in Bromley for having tinted windows. I don't think that's an arrestable offense, that's probably a ticket, right?
What are they doing now? What's the problem? They pulled them over for the tip.
I told you to check the car. Can you keep still when your hands are tied behind your back? Do you keep still when your hands are cuffed behind your back? Do you get this one? Some of your warrant number for your arrest. Get Sophie, arrest for dangerous condition. And the vehicle is dangerous condition.
I guess he is getting arrested for that. It sounded like he said he was being arrested for having a vehicle in dangerous condition. I mean, this is clearly not Canada, so I don't know anything about whatever that law is, but in Canada, for something like this, you would just get a ticket. I think that's it.
Policja. Where is this, Poland? I was playing GeoGuessr there. I wasn't even watching the clip. I was just trying to figure out where it was. Oh, so let's watch that again maybe and actually pay attention. Yeah, I still don't know where it is. Let me know down below where it is. I'm gonna want an answer to that.
I'm gonna pay you out of my own money the rest of the 150, okay? You need to apologize for like going off. Like you were just being mad wild. Like you could have asked.
You said you were gonna pay me $300 and then you didn't.
Alright, you could have talked to me directly. Like why?
I don't even know who you are. I don't have your number. Who are you?
That's just somebody who got mad that they got caught being shady. That's really all that is.
Your friend Sneagle is recording this conversation. Can you tell him to stop recording it, please? Or else it's gonna affect your pay.
It's gonna affect his pay too? Yo, bro, your power tripping is crazy. Over $150. You see that?
Stop recording. Can you stop recording? It's not funny at this point. It's not content for you to put on your YouTube. Like, can you delete that?
Is like somebody who just doesn't want to be exposed because they didn't pay somebody. You gotta pay people. If you promise to pay people, you better pay them. Don't mess with people's money. It's rude.
Look, he's already threatening me. He's unbuttoning his shirt. He's already threatening me. Go ahead.
Unbuttoning his shirt?
Yeah, because I'm gonna have my proof, sir. Don't come up to my car recording me and my wife and my
Don't ever don't record me breaking the law.
This is called a
Whoa! I feel like I was getting
Hit me, then hit me.
Shut the fuck
Talk to me like that, lady. Tell him to shut the fuck up. He's the one starting shit.
I know. Chill the fuck.
Oh. Were those voice cracks?
You shut the up.
Yep, we're at a 9 now. I need to take a deep breath after that. I'm scared. I felt like I was filming that whole thing. I felt like I was there. I could like smell their breaths. I was that close. I was like, whoa. Yeah, you know what? I just saw it going up. I was like, just like a 3 and then a 4 level and then a 5. There's a couple F words and then 6, 7, 8 is where the voice cracks. When you hear a grown man voice crack, they're upset. You know what I mean? You don't want to be in that parking lot with ZZ Top. Tell you that. You do not want to be at that ZZ Top concert.
Find something better to do with your.
What have you done?
What have you done?
Can I please have your license?
Honey, you just reversed into me. I have a.
I'm sorry, we're at a traffic light
Yeah,
and
you
you
can say whatever you want, baby. You can put whatever you want, sweetheart. The media doesn't care about you.
I'm not talking to the media. Don't you
What are you
worry.
looking for? Did you see that?
A maniac.
Yeah, I am. Look at the camera, because there are a lot of us.
Good.
Yeah?
You're a maniac.
Oh!
Oh, I'm so sorry, Emma. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
You fucking idiot. You are fucked.
Can you get a whole try? Why don't you shut them all down and just drive?
Wow. I was like, where's the karma? I wasn't sure what was happening. That's crazy. This part is perfect. Like,
you fucking idiot. You are fucked.
Oh my god, okay, hold on. This part is literally perfect because she was feeling herself way too much. She was sitting up on her high horse like, yeah, you're in the wrong, I'm right. And then she pulls off thinking this is about to be like a fucking Fast and Furious moment, Need for Speed. Instead, her car ends up on top of this next person's car. Oh my god. If that's not karma, I literally do not know what is. Like...
It wasn't a threat. That wasn't a threat at all. Now, well, I hope you know. I hope you know. How about you? Officer,
Well, then you probably shouldn't be committing crimes.
Hoorah, bitch! You think that scares me? I know my rights because I'm a police officer. Yeah, we'll see what the police officer says when he gets here about that. Military battalion. Oh, yeah, so, did you just get out of boot? No. Did you just get out of 29 Palms? I've been in it for 3 years. Oh, yeah, okay.
Like, it's just, listen, you should not run after the car and jump in the back, okay? I agree that that is not good behavior and you shouldn't do that. I do think that you should have, you know, if you had time to run and jump in the back, you probably had time to like remember their license plate or like take a photo of it or something, you know what I mean? Like that would be a better course of action. But also, if you're gonna be like, I'm a military police officer, then you should probably know that hit and runs are illegal. Make that make sense. You should not hit somebody's car and then drive away either.
Open the door. Ma'am, I'm not gonna ask you again. Okay, well, I'm a police officer. You went the wrong way down a one-way street. You don't have a seatbelt on. I'm allowed under federal case law to remove you from the vehicle and have you have a seat in my car.
I just got off work.
Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you very nicely to step out of the vehicle, please. Okay, I'm going to break your window and drag you out of the car. I'm legally allowed to do that, ma'am.
He's gonna do it. He's just gonna.
Can you open it? I need your driver's license, proof of insurance, ma'am. I need your driver's license, proof of insurance, ma'am. Open the door, ma'am. You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door.
No one can save you now. What can you say? Man, well, I miss Cops. I miss watching Cops, man. I used to love that show. We used to watch it as a family. Isn't that weird? That's a weird thing to do, isn't it? We also sit down on the couch and watch someone get out of the car, and it's always like, you got something in your car? Nah, man, I got nothing in my car, bro. There's nothing in my car, and then there's something in the car. Well, it made the TV show, so there's probably something in the car. I used to love that show, man. But here, it's just clear, it's concise, it's. If she got out of the car, again, assuming she's not under the influence of any stuff that she wouldn't be allowed to be, she probably might have not gotten away with it, but she might have gotten off with a warning or maybe a ticket at the most. You know what I mean? If she just got out and said, hey, you know, I made a mistake. It was a stressful day at work, one-way street. Oops-a-daisies. And it looks like no one got hurt. The car's not damaged. So again, it could be just an honest mistake. But now you've taken a little itty-bitty thing and you've made it a big thing. So your window's broken and you're going to jail.
The balloons. Goodbye, balloons. Oh. 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 Oh, are they gonna hit the line? Eee! Yeah. Yeah, well, so just like, don't let balloons go into the atmosphere, okay? We've got enough going on. Throw them out. I get that there's like sometimes people are doing like ceremonies or, you know, special moments and things like that, and we'll let those slide for sure, but like, you're just letting balloons go for absolutely no reason, just from your bedroom window. I shouldn't say absolutely no reason, because I actually don't know. There was no context, so I'm just assuming. And that's kind of rude of me to do, so I should not assume. Maybe they had a good reason. But let's just all agree that it's maybe not, and if it can be avoided, maybe just best, you know? But I'm not here to tell you how to live your life.
Call your manager. Call your manager.
A real Karen, she wants to talk to the manager.
Why? Because she paid, gives you a paycheck?
No, because we're following the rules.
Dude, give me my food or give me my money back.
You know what?
Call the principal!
And take this. You do something that is not right, I will trespass you.
And if you do something
I'm
crazy,
contacting
I'm gonna tase you.
You're gonna tase me? You're gonna tase me?
No, we're gonna tase you.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
So,
Have a great one. Bye bye. Happy New Year.
No, I'm having a great year.
Oh my god, it's so satisfying. I love when I see a Karen who's like just going off thinking they know it all, blah, 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 and then they go to the wrong door. It's so satisfying. I'm like, wow, you know so much. Hey, crazy. Can't even figure out which door is unlocked, but you came in. You came in, so you probably know which door is unlocked, but you just forgot after your public freak out. Secondhand embarrassment is real.
Do not touch me, Mr. Toon. Let go of my arm. Stand still. Let go of my arm. No, because you're moving around. Get out the trousers. Alright. What's in there? My leg. What else is in there? Do you want my to hang out?
Dang. I mean, you're being searched. You have to be searched. That's just, I know you're not excited to be interacting with the police, but like, you have to. It's for everyone's safety. It'd be pretty weird if they just didn't because you didn't want to. Really not how that works. I guess they just wanted to be arrested for more things. I like don't get why people do this. I know that they like think it would be like cool and funny, but it's really not cool or funny to get arrested, in my personal opinion. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's a hot take.
Instant karma road bullying. This woman just ignored the angry men. I love the captions on these videos. This man keeps scolding this lady. This woman just ignored the angry men. Just drive off. Just drive off. Until they stop at a roadblock. The woman's gonna tell everything to the policemen. Oh! The driver stopped and argued with them. What a cute little truck. I wish we had more trucks like that in North America. Those tiny little, like, one-person trucks. I love them. Instant karma road bullying. Well, hey, that's why you shouldn't be a road bully. You should be a road warrior, but you shouldn't be a road bully.
You're being an annoying young man.
Please excuse me. I'm not here to disturb.
Welcome to This is Regular World. Are you really trying to sell your bike? Is there any part of you who's trying to be an annoying young man?
Is there any part of her that's trying to be an annoying Karen? Because it's working. If so, she's doing a great job.
I must say this. I'm not here to disturb anybody.
I had not been bothering you at all. I had not said anything to you. You followed me over there and started recording me for some reason. I think you were provoking me. Yeah, okay, have fun in prison.
In prison? Oh my gosh, she went off. Have fun in prison. No worries. She knows what's gonna happen. Prison over this encounter. I didn't know people could get sent to prison for that.
So this happened today at McDonald's. Oh, here we go, dude. It's always at McDonald's. It's either Walmart or McDonald's, isn't it?
So this happened today at McDonald's.
Look, what does that say? The silence. Look, read it. That's Mickey Mouse. You want him to hit you? I'll knock you out and take your job and go back and show them how to work. You ain't showing. You lazy. Are you sleeping on the job? You about to get fired. You ever heard of undercover boss? You just got exposed. Get your GM down here now.
I'm on an online.
Yeah, send the goddamn cop. I'll go back right now and I'll get away with it. I you too.
Oh, so I see.
Send the car, please. Hey, tell him I'm right there. I'm going to Taco Bell.
I'm going to Taco Bell? He's like, I'm undercover. You ever heard of Undercover Boss? Well, that's a great show. I'm not that, but it's a great show. I thought at first I was like, was he showing him a nice watch? He's like, you know what time it is right now? It's 2:15. Someone's getting their ass kicked. I was like, what is happening? I think he was saying, read where I've been. It seemed like it was a hospital band, so I think it was being used as a threat. Very calm McDonald's. I always applaud McDonald's and Walmart staff who are nice, polite, and calm. They should be making more money for all these fights. They're basically security. You work at McDonald's? Oh, so you're a cook and a security. That's on your resume, you have security knowledge and experience. Absolutely.
Excuse me, dog. Did you just say you're a veteran? Did you just say you're a veteran? Yes. Bro, you're not no veteran, bro. I'm a veteran, bro. I'm a veteran, bro. I'm a Marine.
Well, I ain't a veteran.
I knew you looked at all that when I first came in, with your Air Force top on and your armor bottoms on. Bro, you're not in the military, bro.
Do you say you don't give me 10% off? You say you're in the military.
Bro,
thank you.
Bro, he is not a veteran. It's not even Veterans Day, bro.
I don't know what the joke is, but this is kind of funny. Like I said, you're not a veteran, bro. I hate when I don't fully understand a video though, because like I wish I found this more funny, because it probably is. Y'all can feel free to school me in the comments or whatever. I didn't really get that one too much.
She just ruining someone's car? Looks like it. Looks like it. In the rain too. So dramatic. She really feels like she's doing something here. And somebody's just catching her on camera committing a crime. I'm sure this changes like based on where you are, like obviously different in Canada versus the States, but like it's probably different from state to state as well. What would like the penalty for something like this be? Would you get a ticket? Do you get arrested for this? Do you have to go to jail for this? Like, I wanna know. I wanna know what the severity of this is. In Canada, it would probably just be a ticket, and then you probably like have to pay a lot of money, maybe to the person. I don't know. I don't know how laws work. So I don't know how this works, because I'm not gonna go and destroy anyone else's car, especially not in the rain.
Be sure to give him a kiss on the forehead.
Right now! Get the out!
I don't really know what I just heard. There was a lot of screaming, a lot of foots clapping on the pavement there. I don't really know what's going on in that one.
Hey, my peace is being disturbed, officer. I'd like to file a report.
The peace is being disturbed. I'm gonna also go by the rule of she's the one that's not very calm. He's the one that is calm. So he might be the one that's the. It's hard to say. It's hard. I need more context in that one. Hard to say.
A lightsaber. Interesting. If there's one Jedi left, it's not you. Affirmative.
Oh, dang. He got absolutely roasted in front of everyone, and everyone heard. He couldn't even play it off like it was just for them. Nope, because everyone reacted out loud. That would be so embarrassing, but also kind of sick to get just like roasted.
You want one too? Not a problem.
Road rage gone too far.
I got you.
Hi.
Yeah.
That's your camera.
Yeah, that is my camera, and I'm calling 911 right now. And you're making miss my appointment, my doctor's appointment.
You're making yourself miss it.
Apologize. Either
You're making yourself miss it.
No.
It seems like you're only missing your appointment because of yourself. Because you're screaming and threatening to call 911.
You didn't have to do the verbal F you and call me a you. Did you?
Hey, I'm pulling over where I live.
Did you? Then apologize and we let it go. Or you want to go and I press charges. Because look, I'm disabled and I have problems. And I'm missing my appointment because of you.
Like, I don't think they got in an accident. I think that they just, like, had a bad exchange and then they're angry at each other. Like, I don't think that this was an accident where you have to, like, pull over and stop and exchange information and, like, blah, 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 blah. I think she could fully just get in her car and go, but instead she wants to, you know, miss her appointment, which is clearly a big deal to her. People are weird. People are weird, man.
You're right.
So, police officer, so I'm arrested.
What other vehicles or other police forces came to for myself? Yeah, basically. Interested in what kind of police came down. No, not on me. Not on me. No, not on me. Out of curiosity, because I was since we were engaged, if you don't mind, are you on overtime or are you? So you're not at liberty to discuss? I will do. Thank you. Have a good day. Have a good day. Hopefully you're not going to see you again. Hopefully not. Touch wood. Take care. See you later. Take care.
This is so random. I don't understand the point of this interaction. Is there any reason why you're recording police vehicles, is what he says at the beginning. I mean, fair enough. Good question to ask. Seems weird, just for everyone's safety, you know? It's like People do weird things, so I don't blame him for asking, and then I also don't blame him for not answering whether he's on overtime or not, because I don't think anybody needs to know that, you know? Just his weird behavior. Something's going on there, you know?
Keeping an eye on that. Keeping an eye on that traffic. Looks like there's a Fed coming. What'd I miss? I've spent more of this video trying to assess where these locations are. Oh, you ran a red? You're not supposed to do that. That's one of the big ones. Instant justice, pal! Instant justice! You got justice!
Bosses are? No. Are you related to the boss? No. Because you see that you've got a house here that gets 7 years for tenure. How in the world do you get 7 years for tenure to customers? Just make it safe.
Sir, we have been trying to be reasonable to you, but you are just, you kept talking us.
That's right.
Okay, or you can just shut up, listen to us. Like, for sure, it is 100% my job to make sure that you're satisfied. But that ends when you like refuse to work with me, when you refuse to be satisfied. There's only so much I can do as an employee.
That's right. You ever hear the customer is always correct? It's not back talk asking for a sandwich from the way they want. Now, if I'm asking you for a fucking pork chop on my sandwich, that's out of control.
Call the cops. Can we finish this so you can get out of here?
Man, I like he knows he's wrong, and you can tell because he used the, well, haven't you heard that the customer's always right? I'm like, yeah, I heard that in 1920. Like, it's 2022. The customer's not always right. In fact, most of the time, the customer's wrong, okay? Customer's almost never right. And plus, if you think you know so much, how about you clock in, throw in an apron, and make your own sandwich?
Get in the line. I'm in line. No, you're not. Yeah, I am.
Cut in line.
We're gonna find out in a minute. We're gonna find out? Yeah. Let's find out. Let's go. Let's do it. All right. Because I'm in the left lane, you're not yet. It starts here. Stop the truck. Okay, but I'm in the left lane and you're not yet. No, you're not. Yeah, I think I am.
Yeah.
If you look at it, I actually am. If you look at it, you gotta get in the right lane, like this lane. Okay, well, tell us to that truck, tell us to that Equinox. So it looks like they're in the left lane to me. You gotta merge. You know what that is? I've already merged. No, because you're Ralph McFann's boy and you think you know everything. Yeah? That's it. Okay. You better hit my car. I hope you got insurance to hit my car. I got plenty of insurance. You're in the wrong, bud. Well, I got plenty of insurance too. I'm already in the running lane. You ain't got no money. You got daddy's money. I do have daddy.
I feel like that was the most useless conversation in the world, wasn't it? Hey man, do you mind if I cut in front? Yeah, go ahead, man. Like, how easy is that? Like, it's like 2 seconds. This guy's like talking about his childhood all of a sudden. He's like, I bet it's daddy's money. He's like, it is daddy's money. He's like, well, what does your dad do? He's like, what? Can I merge or no? No problem. Go ahead. I'll wait. A car's length. Dude, I don't know. People are crazy nowadays. What's going on in this world? We need the next Heal the World song. You know what I mean? We just all need to be united. We need like a Michael Jackson music video type song, you know? I feel like that just healed a lot right now. R.I.P. the king.
Oh my. He's packing it up for the day. He's done.
That is so funny. Hold on. Look at this guy. He's like, yes, I got it. And then I guess something happens. And he like punches the screen. He's like, before I break this, let me just get up and leave. He was literally about to break something in that room. Like, you could see the anger radiating off his body. Like, if we just run this back a bit, look at that posture. Look at the stance. Look at the way he flung the headphones off and put them down. Like, that's actually amazing.
So we told our waitress to embarrass our friend however she could, and this is what happened.
Got some dessert here for you. Heard it's a special evening. All right. Attention, Texas Roadhouse! I've got a special guest over here. He just found out he's going to be a father tonight. Let's do it!
Congrats, buddy.
On the count of 3, if y'all help me out with the big Texas hee-haw, and congratulations! 1, 2, 3! Congratulations!
That's really funny. That's really funny. That probably made the servers night. I love just doing little things like that. You know, well, I love when like tables like involve me and things like that. I think that's so funny. A couple weeks ago, there was this like one table, it was like a table of girls, and then they were like,
that guy's like kind of cute. Like we've been kind of like eyeing each other up like at another table. And she's like, if I wrote my number down, like would you give it to him? And I was like, 100%, I am so here for this. So she wrote her little number down. I like gave it. I was like, only if you want to take it, like blah, blah, blah. Like don't want to make you uncomfortable. So listen, if you say no, it ends here. And then he was like, yeah, please, blah, 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 whatever. And then before they left, they like started chatting. So, I mean, I don't know what happened, but hopefully it was good. Who knows? Maybe they'll come back one day and update me. But like long story long, I just love when people involve me. It makes my job a lot more fun.
Nah, not a good time to be doing that. I gotta say, not a fan. Don't support that one.
So that delightful video was filmed in Canada, and I just want the good people to know that licking things in grocery stores is a crime, and you can and likely will be charged with mischief as per the criminal code.
You know, there's another thing too where it's like you go to court for that, you get in trouble, you go to jail, because that's bad, that's heinous. That's pretty heinous. But if you do that and then you go to court for it, and it gets to a point where, you know, you're sitting there, and I don't think there would be a jury for a case like that unless just some serious criminal stuff actually happened. Given the way the public and everything in the society works right now, especially with the last 2 years and the sicknesses going around and whatnot, you might get more time actually. You possibly could. It might, you know, the judge just go, you know, and then that wouldn't be good. So not a good time to be doing that.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! The smoke alarm's gonna go off. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Why? I just have to ask. Why? What was going on there in the first place? What was the reason for that? I'm just like genuinely curious, because I just think that that's crazy and I don't know why anyone would ever do that. But maybe there was some reason that I'm unaware of. I'm willing to admit that that could be the case, but I'm just wondering why.
You know, I'm not call the cops, bro. And I'm not playing, bro. Get that shit away from me.
Oh! Like what?
Get that me,
This
bro.
is Karen, bro. I've never experienced one.
He videotaped me.
He's never experienced one. Well, welcome to the club. Most people on Earth, I feel like, are in the Karen club. But I saw a comment recently. One of you, whoever you are, hopefully you're watching again, hi, commented that you're just like waiting for your Karen experience to happen. And I have to say, unfortunately, it will come one day, but you'll be well prepared if you hang out here a lot. You'll know exactly what to expect. You'll know all the signs.
You're at McDonald's.
But still, no, you can't. You have to get a percent.
Oh God.
It's okay. I want to be. My husband will beat the out of you.
Oh, tell him to. Karen, bro, I never experienced a Karen. I'm like, I'll go viral for.
Slam that door. No problem. No problem. So she's angry because she doesn't want to be filmed, but she's like freaking out. What did she say? I think she said you have to get a percent. I don't think that's what she meant. But sometimes when you're angry, you misspeak, and I understand that. But I don't think that's what she meant.
You understand it's a serious traffic offense in the state of
Cop impersonator gets arrested. These people are crazy.
Are you with somebody?
Thousands.
7.
Okay.
But after 27 years, I've never had someone treat me like that.
Treat you like what?
Yeah, like you're treating me. Yeah.
I've never had anybody not say,
Dude,
sir.
Be a nice guy. I said, sir.
I'm with
I didn't.
so-and-so.
No, I don't say that.
That's weird to not, if you're gonna identify yourself as a police officer. I've given out thousands of tickets, but you don't want to say the department you work for? It's a little weird, isn't it?
That's not how I operate.
Even when I ask you who
It's not
you're
how he
with,
operates.
Yeah, I can't tell you.
No, it doesn't. But
Very
you're right,
undercover.
you put your hat on. But if you don't want anybody to know who you are, I wouldn't wear the hat. Because I have a warrant for your arrest for impersonating a police officer.
Oh! At the end, when did I say that? Well, let me pull up my body cam recording. That's so funny. I like the I like that in the first interaction that the police officer's like, well, if you don't want anybody to know who you are, then why are you wearing the hat? Like, I just love that. Doesn't take a trained investigator to figure that out, but I like that he calls it like he sees it, you know?
I caught this liar out. He lied about being a cop and got caught for using a personal plate.
So how did you know I was Jamal before you ran the plates from the other car?
No, because we've worked out from Jamal.
What'd you work out from Jamal then?
The old plates. I'm going to put the old plates back on.
What did you work out from Jamal?
I said to these guys that there was private plates on them.
No, you didn't buy them.
Did I not say that to you ladies?
No, you said you put the plates back on.
How did you know I was Jamal before you ran the plates from the other car?
No, because we've worked out from Jamal.
No, the old plates. I'm going to put the old plates back on. I said to these guys that there was private plates on them.
No, you didn't buy them.
Did I not say that to you ladies?
No, you said you put the plates back on.
I'm trying to get these. I'm trying so hard. Oh.
How did you know I was Jamal before you ran the plates from the other car?
No,
so he's Jamal.
Worked out from Jamal.
No, the old plates. I'm going to put the old plates back on. I said to these guys that there was private plates on them.
No, you didn't buy them.
Did I not say that to you ladies?
No, you said you put the plates back.
So he's not a cop. This guy's not a man of the law. This guy's not a badge. Not a boy in blue or boy in black checkers. Are you not supposed to do that in England? Are you not supposed to have personal plates? One of these videos, almost always, inadvertently, I end up ending the list on whatever is the one I was most confused about or the one I react the least to. And if you go through like pretty much every single one, I don't know how this keeps happening, but it's always the one I have the least reaction to, and I think that's very funny.
Sure.
Just to let the boss know you're doing it right or what?
Well, if that's the case, I'm letting myself know. I'm on social media.
You're not supposed to be here?
I said I'm on social media.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Weird. That's a weird interaction. I want to know more about this TikTok though. Like this account in particular. What is she doing? I'm intrigued. I would watch this TikTok, I feel like, because I feel like she's about to unload this thing. This is something I've never seen. If anybody knows whose TikTok this is, let me know, because I want to watch some of these videos that she's got going on. I know that's like besides the point, but I'm just really intrigued over what that account did.
You remember me? No, I know her, Karen.
Skateboard and a dog.
Put it down.
No, we're good.
They don't
Yeah,
mix.
We're good. That's
Karen.
my girl.
You can Instagram this all you want.
I've got it. How you gonna tell us to put it down when we ain't put it up? We're trying to put it down.
No, okay, let's see you put it down.
Let's see you put it down.
How you gonna tell us to do what we were just doing?
That's what I'm saying.
Skateboarding, come on, leave him alone.
I'm gonna watch you do it, because we got ones that put it up like that.
No, I'm gonna watch.
Just for that, we about to leave it. What you talking about?
Who is this? You bugging. We're trying to put it down.
Karen.
Yeah. You can call the Karen. Leave the skaters alone. That's all I have to say. Leave the skaters alone. Dude, let them do a kickflip. Let them grind shit. There's like not enough stuff to grind, okay? They're gonna find shit to grind. You ever played Tony Hawk Pro Skater? You grind on like cars and buildings, right? Like there's nowhere to skate. More skate parks. Skateboarding is an Olympic sport now. Yeah. Dude, skateboarding is an Olympic sport. You're getting in the way of our future Olympians here. These are our future athletes. This is Team Canada you're looking at. What's going on here? You're jumping in the way, Karen. No Karens for Team Canada. You know what I mean? I'm down for Team Canada skateboarding. Let them skateboard in peace.
Oh no. Oh, the slip. Oh, the slip. That was painful to watch. Oh my gosh. There's some kind of a flood happening. There's some kind of a flood, and then I don't know why. Maybe they're in a fight, but maybe he caused the flood. I really don't know what is going on here, but it looks like somebody got instant karma for something. All right, guys, that's it. That's all the cringy freakouts we have for today. I had a silly goose time. I hope that you did too. I've been your host today, Libby Kozlowski. I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.
Abusing alcohol toward the end of your relationship with your prior partner, Vanessa Parody, correct?
I was drinking.
You were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there?
I mean, yeah, that's somebody who like was prepared to go to court. Because, I mean, the guy's doing his job. He's asking you questions that maybe can make you look less than great. And he came back at him. I mean, it's a good question because I don't think he was there.
Okay.
Man calls out a car dealership for kicking his friend off the lot. Wait, one sec. I gotta read that. For wanting to browse before he buys. Okay. Seems like it's pretty regular to browse before you buy. Isn't that kind of like the job of a car salesman? Just wondering.
Okay, you don't have a general manager here. No manager. I'm a manager. You're a manager. Okay, so what? Sure, no problem. I'm just really curious how you guys run a dealership here, kicking people out when they come here on their lunch break to look at cars because they're not exactly interested in buying a vehicle here. It doesn't matter where I'm parked at. I'm just curious. The guy speaks broken English and he came here to look for a vehicle. So why did you kick him off the property?
We asked him for help. He didn't want help.
He's looking at vehicles. What's the problem?
The problem is he's not shopping for vehicles.
He's not shopping for a vehicle.
That's what he said.
He's not ready to purchase a vehicle.
Sir, where you
he
parked
speaks
at?
English.
Sir,
Broken
you
English. I
parked at?
apologize.
Where you parked at?
I'm just curious what the
Where
problem
you parked
is.
at, sir?
Can I get your general
I'm gonna
manager?
ask you he's not here.
Yeah, 100%. Like, sometimes people aren't able to advocate for themselves in this way. So sometimes you need a good friend like that to do it for you. To go to bat. Because, I mean, yeah, it's strange. Strange behavior for sure. Oh. Ew, what is that? Is that what I think it is? What is that? Ew. I don't even know if this was karma. I think that they wanted that to happen maybe. Maybe they were trying to get something out. Like a, when it's like blocked, a blockage. You know what I'm trying to say. You get me. I'm over-explaining myself. Why did she do that? Why did she do that? Oh, dang. He was a good sport about it. I mean, at least it was just like a light tap. You know what I'm saying?